Right now, members of the Texas National Guard are assisting at the ICE facility near Chicago and are ready to hit the streets. Meanwhile, a hearing underway in federal court to consider the state's request for a temporary injunction halting the National Guard deployment. Let's bring in Chief Patrol Agent Greg Bavino. He's in Chicago for us. So the Guard officially, I guess, got deployed to that ICE facility either late yesterday or early this morning. There's some 20 members of the Guard, I'm told, who are there helping out ICE and CBP. What kind of an effect, Chief, is that having?
Well, John and Jillian, it's good to see you again. Thanks for having me. We're really glad that the National Guard's there at that Broadview ICE facility. There's actually a lot more than 20 there. We've got 100 deployed to that facility. Oh. As you know, that facility's seen a lot of riots, a lot of violence against ICE and Border Patrol agents. We're going to put an end to that violence that you've seen at that facility. We're really glad those National Guard members are there. They're going to do a fantastic job.
All right. Well, thank you for clarifying the number of troops that are there. The number I'd gotten earlier from DHS was 20, so it looks like they've increased, which is great. Chicago and the state of Illinois are going to court to block the Guard's deployment. If you could be a voice, Chief, in that courtroom today, what would you say?
If I was in that courtroom, I would say that we have a governor and a mayor that want crime to happen in the city, that are advocates of criminal illegal aliens walking the streets of the city in broad daylight, harming American citizens, and that those same politicians are increasing violence against law enforcement, increasing riots, and increasing lawlessness. Because of that, we have to do something, and that's why you have ICE, Border Patrol, and now the National Guard to take care of business. President Trump's taking care of business because the Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson don't seem to want to.
Right. So Kristi Noem was at this roundtable that the White House held yesterday on Antifa. Here's what she said about the violence that ICE agents and CBP are undergoing. Listen here.
In Chicago, we had a 10-car caravan trail our ICE officials and pin them down. And those ICE officials, to get out of their vehicles, a woman tried to ram them and run them over, and shots were fired to get them to safety. So it's happening on a regular basis, and any elected official that allows this to happen and gives cover to those kind of individuals who are perpetuating murder should absolutely be prosecuted.
And that really dovetails with what the president had posted on Truth Social earlier this week when he said Chicago mayor should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers, Governor Pritzker also. Pritzker recently called federal law enforcement there Noem's thugs. I saw some video of you walking around a neighborhood, going to a convenience store, saying hi to some folks. Didn't seem to comport with what the governor was claiming.
Well, exactly, John. The government says we're thugs, but look at that video there. 95% of those inner city residents, those residents that are at that bear the brunt of illegal aliens and that 4 years of unmitigated illegal aliens coming across the border, they tell a different story. They tell a much different story than Governor Pritzker or Mayor Johnson are. They're glad we're there. And you know what? 95% of those folks they want to take pictures with us, shake our hands, and they say, please stay a while and take care of business. No one listens to us, but you do.
Yeah. So there was an interesting moment on a rival cable network just recently. Congressman Dan Golden of New York disputed that there's any kind of problem with ICE agents and CBP being targeted. Listen to this exchange with Right Side Radio's Phil Williams. Listen here.
There are people showing up at their houses, and there are families being threatened. Why would we not?
I think all of that is terrible.
Do you know this for a fact? Because I keep hearing this. I have not seen ICE.
And you're ignoring the facts.
About 1,000% upswing and all this stuff. I haven't seen examples.
We just had shootings in Dallas and Alvarado, Texas, at ICE facilities. You remember?
And
that was actually people died.
I was very quick to condemn that. That's unacceptable, and those people should.
That's a clear example of what we're talking about.
So you had a Democratic congressman there saying, well, I hear all this about all this violence and this increase in violence against ICE and CBP and other federal law enforcement. I haven't seen it. What would you say to the congressman?
You know, that congressman is flat out blind. You know, there was the 12K hit out on myself, and luckily I'm still with the living. Perhaps the congressman doesn't want us to be with the living. So how about him come down here and walk some of those streets with us, and he can maybe pick up Governor Pritzker there, and we'll take a walk and see what violence really looks like, because it happens every single day to our ICE and Border Patrol agents. We just had another incident this morning, John. A Border Patrol agent was rammed by a vehicle, and someone was taken into custody. It happens every single day. Perhaps he needs to come out here, and we'll show him a thing or two.
All right. I highly doubt, though, that he's going to take you up on your offer. But, Chief, thanks for being with us again. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Jillian?
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.